I ain't even got my backdrop up. Let me put this up. Because I wasn't intending on showing myself initially. But here I am. Why not? Let's hope I keep a connection. I think I need this ring. Look at me trying to get all blinged out. That's Oshun's influence doing that right there. Welcome, everybody. I want to get right into it. So today is a message of love from one of my spiritual moms, Oshun. Oshun, ray. Oshun blessings. So, this was a message I was supposed to put out yesterday for Valentine's Day. That was what I intended, but apparently that's not what she had in mind. For those that aren't familiar with the deity Oshun, I have a little bit in my description, but I would suggest that after this reading, you do your own research, okay? I will say in brief, she is the goddess of small bodies of water, such as lakes, rivers, streams, um, even waterfalls. And her colors are yellow and white. She loves gold as well. She loves jewelry and adornment. She is the goddess of love, beauty, matters of the heart, honey, sweet, sexual energy. She's the great nurturer. Beautiful, beautiful spirit. And she came to me to share some guidance when it comes to love. She feels like some of her children, and those of you that are drawn to this reading, you are a child of Oshun. So you might want to really look into her, whether you are a man or woman, or any gender you consider yourself. If you're drawn to this reading today, or this channeled message, you are a child of Oshun. She has guided you here today, whether you're live or you're watching the replay. And she just feels like there has been some struggles with love. And not everybody, maybe some misunderstandings, some things you need clarity on. She wanted to offer some guidance. So Oshun is always a little extra. So unlike any of the other channel readings I've done, she actually titled. I'm going to jump right in because I know the connection is shaky. I know whenever the energy is very, very powerful, the connection could be a little, So we're going to jump right in. All right. So, her message. You will discover this year, especially, that everyone that comes into your life, you attracted. Everyone who exits your life is no longer in alignment with your vibration. And anyone that you can't shake, it's because something in your vibration still matches something in theirs. When you feel like you attract similar experiences with different people or similar people, check what's the constant. What's often the thing that seems the same? After assessing that, look at yourself. What are you doing repetitively that isn't changing? Even more important, what's the mindset you were in when you attracted this person to you and or the experiences that they brought into your life? The universe only gives to you the things you vibrate to. the things that match the energy you send out. Are you needy, low standards, self doubt, overly skeptical, unhealed or wounded heart, afraid of new relationships, afraid of a deep love or commitment? Anything you align to is what you experience, and the same goes for the people in them. So if you desire true love, more romance, rekindle passion, a marriage, and so on, it's up to you to be a reflection of that. It's up to you to accept no less. It's up to you to feel you are worthy and have value. It's up to you to create a feeling within yourself that matches what you want to call into your vibration. I'm guiding all those who are guided here today, or whenever you're seeing this, towards finding and keeping true divine love in their lives. You deserve it. You just forgot how much of an amazing person you are and accept those who will remind you, that will show you the errors you're making in your vibration. They show you what you don't want or need so you can align to what you truly need and want. Everyone serves a purpose in your life. I'll be helping you to gain clarity as to what that is and then help you to understand exactly what you desire. Today is the beginning of feeling this vibration of love, love, love. The greatest power in the universe. It's actually what the divine is, and children of the divine as well. Love. Asheo. And that's the message that she left with me today to share with all of you. Whenever you see this is when you are meant to hear it. I can see that the connection is very shaky. I know Oshun's energy can be very strong and intense, so please bear with me if you're getting a weird connection or a shaky visual. The reading she has here is a 5 card, a 5 POW read. And that's because that's her number 5. That's why I started live at 11:05. And the reading is called The Vibe Between You and Them. So if you have somebody that maybe you're a little confused as to what the vibration is between you guys, why you guys were brought together, what is your purpose, blah, 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 blah. You know, all the things we wonder about people who stay in our vibration longer than we expect, or people we can't shake, or people we're just really attracted to. Sometimes we have those worries and concerns and self-doubts. This read should give you a little clarity. And you can think of more than one person for each pal. If you have somebody, more than one person, you can literally each pal give each pal a person if you feel drawn to do that. Now I'm going to see if I can turn the camera around to the pals. Otherwise, you'll be looking at my face the whole time, and that sucks. It doesn't suck, but you know. All right, so let me see what we can, if I could do this here. Okay. Now, now watch YouTube say, you got the device facing the wrong way. Yeah, it's already telling me to rotate it. Which is odd how YouTube can tell that my phone is not in the right direction. That's creepy. All right, but I wanted you guys to see the cards. I wonder if I could fool it by doing it at an angle. Okay, here we go. I couldn't squeeze all 5 of them together. Okay, Okay, so I'm going to bring each card up so that you can see it. Pile number 1 is represented by this card. And this is how you're selecting your pile today according to the top card. So if you're drawn to this photo, this artwork, then your message is in pile 1. Pile number 2 is represented by this photo, or actually these are all drawings. So if you're drawn to this image, your message is in pile 2. Please forgive me, not forgive me. My son is really, really, really loud tonight. He's been very loud all evening. I've been trying to get him to calm down and relax, but it's not happening. So, yeah, my apologies. Okay, I'm trying to get everything to just fit. Sorry. There we go. Okay, so that was pile 1 and 2 down here. Pile number 3 is represented by this image. So if you're drawn to this image, then your message is in pile 3. Pile 4 is drawn to this, If you're drawn to this image, then your message is in pile 4. And pile number 5 is represented by this image. If you're drawn to this image, then your message is in pile number 5. Okay, let's get into it with Amina. I'm going to move these out the way so that we could focus in on pile number 1. Ooh, my son is getting on my nerves. I'm trying so hard, y'all. I done went in that room several times. Ooh, pile 1. Your cards just took a leap of faith. I went in that room several times to get that boy to shut it. He's just not chilling out. Let me make sure I got them in the right order still. Okay. All right, so if you're drawn to the number 1 or this card here, your reading is in pile 1. Now, each of these piles is being represented by a goddess. Okay. So this card says changing woman. So this is a Native American of the southwestern United States symbol, the most revered of deities among them. She is a holy, benevolent figure, for it is changing woman who gives the people their abundance and who provides the teachings that allow them to live in harmony with all things. Wow. So the initiates of changing woman learn the values of love, hospitality, and generosity, and know that she herself is a source of food and harmony. Okay. I really feel like those that chose this pile, that is your tip. This goddess is the energy you need to embody if you would like to create a pleasant vibe between you and a soulmate that you may be attracted to or wanting to call in. She's a tremendously nourishing goddess who teaches the wisdom of nature and the cycles of birth and death. So I do also feel like you are getting nudged to know when to let things go, to let things die so that something new can come in to its energy. Okay, let's continue on. I keep shifting the camera. I think I am going to just do it this way so that YouTube could stop losing its ever-loving mind because of the angle that I have the camera at. Sorry, bear with me. Okay. Voila. All right. So, what has attracted you two to each other, or why emotionally? What vibes have attracted you to each other? So make sure you have someone in mind at this time. The top card is going to represent you, and the bottom card is going to represent them. Trying to get rid of that huge shadow, but I guess I can't. Okay. So first we have Magdalene representing you. And we have Acceptance representing their vibe. So what has attracted you to each other? Well, I will say there's a very big contrast between you and this person, whereas your energy is very inward, feels very as if you are healing, as if you're focusing within, as if you are a little bit more withdrawn. I also see another face here, like a baby. So I do feel like you are ending a cycle, beginning a new cycle. Um, and this person has already gone through their thing. They look like they've already accepted who they are, whether it's a man or a woman or whatever gender. You put the gender of whoever you're thinking of there. This person has already, with the card Acceptance, they've already been started their healing process. They're already finding balance. They're already accepting things as they are. They're accepting that their experiences have made them who they are. And they're really, really, really now focused on their higher purpose or what it is they want to do on this planet. I do feel like there is still a sense of you finding your way. And what has attracted you to each other is that comfort in this person makes you feel like you don't have to withdraw or go within, that you can be yourself, that you can accept yourself for who you are. And this person from you gets that comfort of feeling like they can be vulnerable with you, that they can share with you, that they can be themselves, that they could bear everything with you. Okay. And I think they also feel like they've grown very quickly. And with you, you make them feel very youthful, or you have a mothering, nurturing type of energy. All right. If that doesn't resonate, then this is not your pal. Number 2 cards. I almost said pal number 2. I forgot. We got a whole bunch of stuff here. So what they love about you and you about them. This could be a physical or mental thing, not just what initially attracted you to each other. So what attracted them to you initially? A spark. There's something about you. They could see your light. They could see your gifts. They could see you were talented. You have a natural beauty about yourself. You don't wear a whole lot of makeup. You don't, there's not a lot that you have to uncover to show who you really are. They see that you put your heart into the things that you do, and that is what they love about you. Okay, there's just something, you set off a spark within them. You're kind of inspiring to them as well. And then you to them, they were the water to you. You have dry deserts. So maybe you were feeling like, I just cannot find the one. I cannot find my way out of this dry desert. Like everyone I tried to turn to quench my thirst has not been able to satisfy. And this person has been able to satisfy it in some way. I do get a feeling that you guys may not be in a committed relationship, pal one. I don't feel like this is a committed, like this is the one. This is, I feel like, trying to figure out, is this person the one? Is this comfort I feel with this person real? Or is it just something like an illusion in a desert? Like they look like my oasis, but you're not really sure. At least you're not really sure about them. I do feel like they feel a spark with you. All right. The purpose you need to do together in this lifetime, because you're brought together for a reason. So what is the purpose? What is your purpose? Setting boundaries, threshold protection, and honor. So I do feel like you guys were brought together really for each other, not necessarily anything you have to do in the world. I do feel like you both, they help you to bring down some of your boundaries to feel protected and safe, because that's what they offer you with this energy here. But I feel like you show them where they need to set up some boundaries, where they need to guard their energy a little bit more. And we got threes across the board, so take that as a significant number for you guys, whoever you're thinking of. We got 31, 30, 34. So either those dates, 31, the 31st, the 30th could be important dates. March could be an important month, even April or July. So these numbers are very significant. The threes, to me, pay attention to that when it comes to this connection. So is this a union for the long haul or only temporary? We have the Four of Cups. This almost looks like you're being offered this opportunity, but because of past experiences, you're looking at it like with the eyebrow up. You're very skeptical about this situation because you've been dealing with some dry shit. And we have the Seven of Wands reverse. Has a lot to do with being on the defense, having your boundaries set up high, being on guard, needing to stand your ground. So what I do feel is that right now it's in the air. Nothing is set in stone with this connection here. It's really a lot of learning and healing going on at this time. And until that's complete, there's really no sure way to say whether or not this will be for the long haul. But I do feel like it is a gift from the divine. So it is a spiritual connection here. And it's all going to come down to the purpose of why you are together. So once that has been completed, like I said, then maybe they will reveal to you whether or not you guys will be making it for the long haul. But I do feel like the intent was that. Here's someone just feeling very dark and withdrawn. And then here's spirit saying, here you go. Here's a cup, another full cup. Forget about the ones that spilled. This one is big, it's huge, and it's full. Are you going to take it? And you're hesitating. You're still in doubt. Advice for changing who you attract to you. Or maybe you enjoy the energies you attract and the vibe. You know, how can you maintain it if you like it? So you have the fates. You're being told to trust. To really, really trust and to shine. Be yourself. Doesn't she look like the same figure as here? Same energy. But here she looks more like she's loving who she's becoming, this star. Whereas here she looks more in mourning, maybe going through a healing process. If you want to change what you are magnetizing to yourself, love on yourself and trust. Trust that you're being guided. See how these stars are just wrapped up around her? Okay? Shine. Be unapologetically beautiful in who you are. Okay? You're being guided at this time. So if you're not trying to force things, then you will start to see what you are reflecting coming back to you. If you are in the star energy, then you will attract star energy. If you're in a wounded, guarded energy, then you will attract either those that are complete opposite in order to pull you out of that energy, or people who are similar, who are going to help you stay in that vibration. It's all about what you want and what you're vibrating to at the time. Okay, so I want to get you a little bit more advice there before I bid you farewell, Power Ones. So I'm going to look within the book really quick for where it says relationship message. Okay, other people are who they are. You can't change them. Remember, I said no forcing. All right. The challenge is to accept them as they are and not try to make them otherwise to suit you. This is a time to look at how you attempt to mold people to fit your view of how they should be, so you can remain in the relationship and avoid discomfort. What if who they are and whatever is happening between you and them in this situation is perfect from the perspective of spirit? Now is the time to accept what you cannot change, even if it means that you honor yourself, spirit, and the other person by moving on. Love unconditionally for each of us is on our own journey, and we cannot direct that of another. Be aware that this relationship is indeed fated. Remember, I said it looks like it's a gift from the divine. It is indeed fated, and you are meant to evolve into a better version of yourself as a result of it. So, yeah, at this time, this is why they're not really showing you whether this is long term or not, because it's really a relationship that's meant for growth to take place. And on that note, my power ones, I hope that resonated with you in some way, shape, or form, gave you some clarity. I hope you like this video and will subscribe to the channel. And I'm going to move on to pal number 2. Love y'all. So what's the vibe between you and them, pal number 2? You were drawn to this artwork here. Make sure you have your person in mind. So this artwork is Venus, the goddess Venus. Venus is the Roman goddess of grace and love, called Aphrodite by the Greeks. She evolved from an early Italian nature goddess, a bringer of spring, blooms, and vines, a goddess of growth and the beauty of nature, the goddess of desire. Venus was the irresistible personification of both physical and spiritual love. And this is your message, my pal twos, of the vibe you want to be in, or maybe you didn't know yet, but the vibe you should be in if you want to attract in what you seek as a long-term mate. You need to be in a vibration of beauty, love, growth, and both physical and spiritual balanced. Okay. So she is center of your read. Okay. So what has attracted you to each other, or why? We got them on top, you on the bottom. Sacred sexuality. That Venus energy is all over this relationship, I hope that artwork doesn't get me flagged. All right, and you, serendipity. Interesting. Both of these drawings look like they're full of fire and passion. So what has attracted you to each other and why? A lot of physical, passionate, sensual energy here. And a lot of synchronicity. A lot of similarities between you two. So I do feel that on an emotional tip, they were attracted to you because of a fiery sexual energy that you wake up in them. Maybe they've been dormant in that area for a while. Maybe they've been celibate. Maybe they just haven't found somebody who lights their fire like that. But you did that to them. And that was the initial attraction. For you, it seemed more like it was meant to be. Like everything seemed to just fit. Everything went into place. Everything just seemed to flow. And so it just seems like it was meant to be. That was the attraction, just feeling like somebody is magnetized. You're magnetized to this person. And the union was created for that. You both needed some kind of sexual awakening, something for you to be able to, you see how she's like looking like she's pushing out of something? Come out of that shell. Perhaps you're both freaky deeks and you couldn't find people that made you comfortable enough or got you aroused enough to let it be unleashed. Either way, It has a lot to do with sensual and sexual energy and just being a match. I keep hearing like a perfect match when it comes to that. All right. So, what they love about you and you about them. Okay. What they love about you, gentle gardener. So, they really love how you take care of them. Maybe you're very gentle. You allow things to grow gradually. You are like an old soul. You seem to just know what to do and how to do it. If they're not in a great mood, you know what to say. If they're like feeling tired and worn out, you know what to do. You know exactly what needs to be done to get them in the right mood. And what you love about them is intention. They go after what they want. I do feel like they're very intelligent and have a lot of wisdom to share, but it's like they set their sights on something, and it could even be that they set their sights on you and they go for it. And that is something that inspires you. Somebody who has an idea and they rest on it until their wish is fulfilled, until they get what they set their intent on getting. And your numbers 22 and 2. So 2 is important. Maybe February 22nd. Maybe the number 4 as well. April, just 22 is a master number as well. So I do feel like this union here, somebody was manifesting it. Most likely, it was something that was wished for, something that just needed serendipity, something that was just meant to happen, something that just seems like it was in sync with you guys are completely in sync. I do feel like this is a match. I do feel like you guys are a match. So let's see if it's more than just a sexual match. All right, the purpose you need to do together in this lifetime, what is it? Earth magic, fearlessness, and removing obstacles. So you guys are together to show people to stop being afraid. Maybe there's something sexual that you guys are just free about. Maybe you're not afraid to discuss your things that happen in the bedroom or discuss how you guys feel about each other. Um, your energy is very grounded. You both, y'all give a very passionate vibe. So there is a very, very deep attraction between you two on a physical level. And there's no fear when you're together. There's just no fear to act on whatever the intent is. There's a gentleness and there's also an aggressiveness. It's a balance there. Um, yeah, and y'all are coming to each other fast. And note again, 26. We have another 2 up in here. So there's something very significant about the number 2 for this union. 6 plus 2 also is 8. So you have 4 and 8, but mainly 2, 2, 2, 6, 2. So yeah, that may be an angel number with a message for you. You can always Google it. All right. So is this a union for the long haul or is it temporary? Strength. Wow. It's maybe a union for the long haul. So if this ain't somebody you want to be with forever, maybe they will just be someone that's in your life forever. But it does feel like a very strong, you have the symbol of infinity, someone that you're going to have in your life for a long time. And then we have the devil reversed. So be careful that this doesn't become an obsessive relationship, because it does feel like something that maybe it was that way on their end. Maybe they were obsessing. Maybe they were very, very sexually attracted to you at one point. I do feel like you've cut those reins, like whatever they were holding on to you with, you kind of freed yourself from that energy. But I do feel like this person will be around. Leo energy as well is there. Okay. And last but not least, advice for changing your vibe of who you attract or maintaining the vibe. We have to be fair. So I do feel there's a need for balance. If you would like to attract a different vibe of person in, there's a need to make sure your energy is balanced. So it can't just be sexually charged, is what I'm also hearing. You know, um, I do feel like you have options in front of you as well. So that could be what's keeping this from being a forever union, because it does feel like it's infinite that you guys will be in each other's lives, but something with the sexual energy was a little out of control and was what was keeping you guys together. And now it's come to a point where it feels like you freed yourself from that. And now you're trying to find a balance. Okay, you want things to be fair. Okay, there's something to be learned from this relationship, so remain open to it. You do have a desire to connect to other people though, so I do feel like it's on your end that this is not a relationship that is committed. Yeah, I feel like maybe they are more into you than you are into them. So yeah, that's what I got for you, my pal twos. Hopefully that resonated, gave you some clarity in some way. And you do like the video and subscribe to the channel so you can get more messages such as this one. I'm gonna send y'all peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of this tribe, and move on to pal number 3. So if you were drawn to this artwork here, my pal threes, then this is your reading. This is the goddess Lazol Tiot. I hope I'm saying it right. Lazol Tiot. This is a Toltec Earth Mother, the goddess of carnal love and desire. It's a lot of love goddesses coming through. Like Kali in India, she is portrayed as a horrible, devouring figure, yet is also honored as a moving, creative principle. She's sometimes pictured as the 4 ages of women who are present at the crossroads of one's life. She's also known as the eater of impurities. Okay. She is proof that anything that can overwhelm and destroy us also has the power to heal and grant forgiveness. So I do feel that one of the vibes you need to be in to draw in or maintain the love that you seek or that you have is the power to allow yourself to heal and to grant forgiveness for those that may have caused you any pain. I also feel that sometimes you may be seen in a light that is not correct as to who you truly are. You've been through a lot of hate, and I do feel that you're working on releasing that past and forgiving. But that is something that may get in your way from time to time, is the inability to forgive. So do make sure you are working on, if not having already released those that need to be forgiven, so that you can move forward and get the love of your life. Okay. So let's see. Think of your person now. What has attracted you to each other and why? Okay, they're on top. Co-creation is what attracted them to you. I will show you the card up close. They feel like you're somebody they could build with, somebody they could start a family with. Yeah, they feel like you're someone who brings out a better side of them. Peace. So this person does bring a catalyst to your healing, but at times you do feel torn between an energy of healing and peace and an energy of bickering and fighting and arguing and being reminded of the path you had already walked down. But I do feel like it has a lot to do with what is within you. Why is my son at my door right now? What, Aye? All right. So it's like you're attracted to this person, but there's something in your mind and your heart that pulls in two different directions. It's like sometimes your mind is saying, yes, this is the one. And then sometimes your heart is saying, yes, this is the one. And then sometimes they're in two opposite directions. Your mind is saying, I don't know. And your heart is saying, but yeah, but we like this, but we love them. That's the war. It's going on within you. And sometimes you feel at peace. Sometimes you agree with your decisions, and that's when you feel at peace and things are harmonious and successful outcomes take place. All right. So in this union here, I do feel like you are the one that is hesitant. I mean, hey, if you're here, then it is either you wanted confirmation or you're skeptical about things. Okay. What they love about you and you about them on a physical and mental, what they love about you is home. You give them a feeling of home. They feel very comfortable with you. That's why they want to co-create with you. That's why they want to build with you and start a family, because you feel very familiar to their energy. Okay. Whereas your attraction to them, damn, Dragon's Lair? What the hell? Now, Dragon's Lair to me feels like where you would find treasure. But this one is frozen over and cold. I'm like, why? What about that would attract you to them? A cold Dragon's Lair. All right. Let me take a look at this. All right. So there are a lot of red flags around this person. Even though they may seem like they're very much into you, which I do feel like they are. They feel very comfortable with you. You fit the idea to them of what a good wife or relationship or mom would be. Hold on, let me see if this boy wants. What? You coming in? Shh. You coming in? Okay. So I don't know. For them, you like embody a nurturing, comforting energy, but you're seeing a lot of red flags with them. There's a lot about them that you're questioning right now. So you're being kind of warned to keep an eye on those red flags. Don't sleep. There may be something about this person that is more of a lesson for you than a blessing. I'm gonna close my door again. I don't know what he came in here for. Now that was odd that he came and disrupted pile number 3. So maybe that is a sign. Just be wary of this person here. Okay. So the purpose you need to do together in this lifetime, like why are y'all two being brought together? Loss, lack, Jesus, fear and victimization. Okay. Alrighty. So I don't know if this person likes to play the victim or you like to play the victim. There has been a lot of loss or heartache or lack, something that you guys both need to reflect on. I see an owl here. So there is a need for you to listen to your inner voice. Use wisdom. Something shifty about this person. I don't know. They're seeing you great. You're looking beautiful, wonderful. And they're looking like, I don't know. So if you're feeling a fear about committing to this person or even just being a really close friend to them, listen to those feelings. All right. Because your purpose together in this lifetime is loss and lack. You don't want to lose anything. You don't want to be in an energy of lack. You don't want to be anybody's victim. So if you're having a fear of this, being with this person already, then listen to that. If there's no fear there, then just keep your eyes open, because there may be something about this person you're not seeing. All right, is this a union for the long haul or only temporary? If it does come out as a union for the long haul, then maybe this person learns something and then they level up. Who knows? Maybe that's what they're supposed to get from you. We got the 6 of coins reversed. Now this person's in a state of lack. This is a mom. She's just out in the street feeding her baby, sitting in the street. 6 of coins reverse is giving more than you're getting back. So there may be something with this person that you invest a lot or you give a lot of yourself, and it's not a balance coming back in. Or if you haven't seen that side of them yet, you will. And then the 7 of swords. There's some kind of deception going on here. Okay. Be wary of this person. They got all negative cards. Betrayal, deception. There's something sneaky with them. Okay. Maybe they just think you're financially well off. You make them feel comfortable. They know that you will be a good nurturing energy, a good mama. Maybe they want to change. There's something about they want to transform and they see that in you. But you're already getting warned by spirit that you will lose with this person. I don't know if they're not going to change at this time. They want to, but it just doesn't look like it. So no, this does not look like a union for the long haul. Advice for changing who you're attracting in. We have regeneration. There's a need for you to let some old ways die so that some new ways can be born. Okay? So something new can grow. That is straight up very blunt message. Okay? So my pile 3s, please allow some old ways that you're doing things or energy you're vibrating to. Let that die. Something new is wanting to be born so badly. Maybe you get the same type of person consistently. So at this time, you need to let that stop. Stop at the door. Stop it now. Good Lord. That wasn't happening for any of the pals. So pal 3 is something urgent. Something urgent. Get away from this person. I don't know. They're not willing to regenerate and change, then you need to change. All right. You need to let something die so that something new, you can get a whole new energy in. So there is an energy that is just, yeah. My son is acting up at the door. He was not doing this the whole time. He was not back here. Now he's back here at my door. He's crying and everything. So my pal 3s, whoever you were thinking of, no bueno. All right. Why his father's not getting him. Okay. Don't think about having kids with this person. I don't know why. That just went through my head too. Or if you are going to have kids with them, because maybe you're already pregnant. I don't know why kids popped into my head. Just know that this person probably won't be that present, and you may not want them to be. I think, this is energy here where this person is just a lesson, and maybe a seed is the blessing. Because now I've moved on to pile 4, and I don't hear my son at the door anymore. Okay, he's out there, but he's not doing what he was doing a minute ago, like jigging my knob. Mm-hmm. All right, pal 4s. If you were drawn to this card, this is your reading. Pal 3, you took a lot of energy. Let me clear that space. I don't know who that was, but that person's energy is just, whoa. I don't like seeing the 7 of Swords like that. That's somebody that's really up to something. So, yeah, really be wary of this person. My light don't even want to go. Come on. Just want to sage a little something here. All right. Because after 12 midnight, I'm not going to be on social media for a day or two. So I want to get all my messages out tonight. Okay. So my powerfuls. Very quickly, let me see what this boy wants. He's calmed down. It was a lot more urgent with Pal 3. Let me see what's going on. What? Okay. So, you have the goddess Morgan Le Fay. Morgan Le Fay is commonly remembered as the enchantress half-sister of King Arthur. She is in fact the great queen goddess ruler of the mystical island of Avalon, the fortunate island of the blessed dead. Okay, I've never heard of her before. Sometimes equated with the ancient Irish warrior goddess Morrigan, she is the Celtic death goddess. As Morgan Fata, she is the controller of destinies and knows the fate of each person. She is noted for her healing powers, her knowledge of healing plants, and her prophetic vision. She's also a shaman in the sense that she can shapeshift and take on many forms. She represents a deep place of healing magic within each of us, the center where wisdom and healing flow in the moment of death. Wow. So she's all about transformation, change. So you need to be in a vibration of transforming and not being afraid of change, I feel, with her energy. Not being afraid of letting things go and new coming in. If you want to call in the one, you have to be open to your fate and be open to any healing process that needs to take place for you to have what your heart desires. All right. So the person you're thinking of right now, what has attracted you to each other? They're attracted to you, the Matrix. Okay, that's interesting. Why is the Matrix attracting them to you? And then you're attracted to them, the resurrection. Wow. To have the goddess of death and transformation and then get the resurrection is very interesting. We already starting off very interesting, my pal. 4s. All right. I want to look at the Matrix very quickly in the book because I'm trying to understand what does that have to do with their attraction to you. You know, of course I know what the Matrix is, but why would that be why they're attracted to you? Because you're a puzzle. It's like they like that they have to figure you out, that they can't fully understand everything about you right off back. That's the initial attraction. That's what you spark in them on an emotional tip. They like the getting to know you process. They like digging deep. You know, there's someone who trusts that everything happening is a guided act, that things are destined. They feel like you're a blessing and they're very patient. This person, they are very patient and they feel like this is a blessing. Like they're patient. They're willing to figure out why you're in their life and what your purpose is for them. Now, you, which attracts you to them, is that they feel like a light in your life. You both see a wisdom in each other, but the initial attraction was that you were in a state of disappointment. Maybe you have been let down by many past relationships, but this person has you rethinking things like, can I actually have what I dream? Can I actually have someone who can fulfill my desires and give me what I deserve? It's like you're seeing your dream um, in this person of what you would like. So you're taking a new approach in this situation, and you're being guided not to give up on this. Keep your mind open, and whatever it is you are wanting, it will be. This person's also sparking new inspirations in you, um, where you felt like you were in despair and depression. Um, you surrendering and just allowing this to flow is the beauty of this and the attraction between you two. Wow. Interesting, pal fours. So let's see what they love about you and you about them on a physical and mental tip. We have what they love about you, unexpected visitors. It really is the fact that they never know with you. They feel like they have to guess with you. They feel they like the mystery. You know, maybe you like to do drive a pull up on them and drive by and show up, or y'all run into each other in unexpected moments, or you are spontaneous. They really love the spontaneity. They love not knowing. They love the learning. They feel like you're someone who will keep them interested. That no matter how long you're together, how much y'all get to know each other, there's always something new about you. There's always something else to discover. Okay. And what you love about them, we have commitment here. They feel like commitment material. They feel loyal. They feel like they're willing to settle and be yours. And they are. This person is willing to commit. In fact, that's what they're looking for. So if that's what you're looking for, then you found the right one. The purpose y'all need to do together in this lifetime, sacred action. Wow. Decisive focus. So you guys are together for a spiritual reason. Okay. I do feel like there's something within each other that you spark in each other. You get each other to take action towards the things that you dream and you want. It's like energy. Y'all get each other moving. Maybe on projects or things you put on hold or dreams you thought you weren't too sure were gonna manifest. You guys were brought together to stop each other's from hesitating and procrastinating and to start manifesting the things you desire, be that a relationship or whatever, anything. Okay. Is this a union for the long haul or only temporary? It feels long haulish. We have the Nine of Cups, which is usually the card of wish fulfillment. It did come through reversed, and I feel like that's still because there's some skepticism here. And then we have the Queen of Wands reverse. So there may be some insecurity still that you're trying to get through or they're trying to get through. But you are each other's wish fulfillment. You are what each other is looking for. There's just a need to know you're worthy of it and that it's real and you can have that, is what I'm hearing. So the advice, if you want to maintain this vibe and keep drawing in this type of person, chaos and conflict reverse is the answer. So your advice, and I'm going to look at this from a relationship point of view for you. 33 is a master number, by the way. Let me see. Oops, I'm looking at the wrong information. Chaos and conflict. All right. From a relationship perspective, letting go of the need to be right and resolving things. All right. And really knowing what you value. Uh, this is what the vibe that you need to be in is one where you are open to see both sides of everything. All right. To find the best solution for both of you to be happy. When you're in that vibe, you can maintain attracting in somebody who wants to commit, somebody who's your wish fulfillment. As long as you don't get into a vibe of your way or the highway, your way is the best solution. Um, and you're willing to face anything head on with each other, you know, you will continue to call in this vibration of somebody who is willing to commit, somebody who loves the mystery that is you and sees it as a beautiful thing. Your shape shifting ability to change and bend and be flexible and open to transform and still not show everything that you have is very attractive to this person and appealing. And if you want to maintain that, also be open to seeing all sides of things. Okay. Huh. That's what I'm getting for you. I was trying to see if there was anything else. That's what I got for you, Power Force. So I'm getting this is a yes with this union. If you're looking for a commitment and somebody who finds your personality very exciting. Even how you look, I feel like it's like a fiery energy there too. They look at you as like you're some kind of star. All right, last but not least, my pal fives. If you were drawn to this goddess, this is the vibe you need to be in to fulfill finding your true love. And this is the goddess Pele. Pele is the fiery Hawaiian volcano goddess, the daughter of the earth goddess Haumea. Pele came to Hawaii on a boat, and they tell her whole story, but we don't need the whole story. What you do need to know is she's sometimes portrayed as a jealous goddess, her rage manifesting as volcanic eruptions. So she carries the force of the volcano within her. But even in destruction, new land is created. Okay? She reminds us that even in the midst of fiery eruption, there is creation and new life. So I do feel like your vibration that calls in the one to you is that you are not afraid of facing conflict head on. You are not afraid, and you also know how to face it in a way that creates something beautiful and new and not just destroys everything in its path. Okay? There's a beauty to your rage. I feel like you are someone who, when you are angry, it's usually because there was an injustice or because you held in something way past its due where it should have been expressed. And if you want to call in the love of your life, or if you want to maintain the one that you have, you cannot be afraid to face conflict in a way that a beautiful thing can be born of it. Okay? You have to find a way to express yourself without destroying. All right. What has attracted you to keep this person in your head now? What has attracted you to each other and why initially? What is the emotional vibe behind this? So they were attracted to you because of confusion. I feel like they were in a state of confusion and you brought clarity. They weren't too sure about this love thing. They weren't too sure about relationships. You cleared something up for them. And you were attracted to them, the beloved. They opened your eyes, I feel like, to love. You really, really, really looked at this person and could see the divine in them. Whereas for a minute, this person was in a state of feeling like they didn't know love. They were confused. Wow, that's interesting. Let me see if I could get anything else on that. Yeah, It's like they were truly, they've been disappointed and hurt many times by going after and choosing to support or go with whatever it was they loved. So they were in a state of confusion. And the attraction to you is that you brought clarity. They just followed their heart, or they feel like they can. And they feel like you were patient, or you are patient, and you're giving them time, or you did. I can't tell. For some of you that chose this path, you're either with this person currently, or you're newly together. I don't feel like this is a single person that's thinking about this person. I feel like you're both already kind of, or you've been involved. Maybe it's an ex, but I do feel like you have dealt with or are dealing with each other. This person came to you with their heart open, and you had, and in that, for that reason, you were emotionally open and full of love. It's like a magical blessing that has drawn y'all together. All right. If you are single, a loving relationship is going to be formed with this person that's going to change your life. And if you guys are already together, it's going to deepen and be transformed in a way. This is a spiritual connection here. You're going to be very, very grateful for this relationship with this person and learn quite a lot. You guys are going to bring out the best in each other. Very, very interesting. We're already starting off beautiful here. I really feel like this union here is going to be for the long haul. But let's keep looking. What they love about you and you about them physically, mentally. What they love about you, they think you are so strong. They see you as being strong, able to get through a lot, carry a lot, and still keep moving forward with grace. Wow. And what you love about them, they also think you're very flexible. They like your body. Legs. I see the legs being something that's a turn on. Um, you love cleaning house. Okay. It's a little bit of a weird mentality to love, but you love the fact that when they realize shit ain't right, something needs to be cleared out, that they're not afraid to clean things out, to let go of whatever they got to let go of to get uh some new energy in. So if they realize things around them ain't looking too good, they're willing to wipe it out for you. Very interesting, this connection here. Okay, the purpose that y'all need to do together in this lifetime is touching earth. Very earthy energy. I was going to say the volcano here and everything, earth and fire. Planting something new. You guys actually have some work to do here. Something new on this planet. I almost feel like y'all have environmental stuff to do. But for some of you, I also just feel like you're here to show something new. Maybe when it comes to love. Yeah. Either there's something about love that you're going to show everyone that's new, that's never been grown before, or new experience in love for both of you, or just some environmental work that you're meant to do here on this planet. Just whatever it is, you guys being brought together to do something that has not been done before. Okay. Wow. Is this union for the long haul or only temporary? Page of Wands reversed. And the Lovers. Jesus. Well, there's your answer. So this does feel like a union for the long haul, but what I do feel with this Page of Wands here reversed is I do feel like you guys cannot let the passion die. You guys cannot get tired of what has to be done. This cleaning house that has to take place, the strength that's necessary. You have to stay excited about what's ahead of you, Page of Wands. Okay, you can't start to feel like, oh my gosh, you see how this person is moving forward, but it's almost like slow. It doesn't feel like a fast pace. Things are moving, things are happening in this union, but you have to keep moving forward. You cannot give up halfway through, because this is a divine connection here. You just have to choose each other. You have to choose that this is what you want. Lovers is always making a choice. Is this truly what you want? And it feels like it will be a huge change with this butterfly here. And it almost looks like a moth, which gives me past lifetime energy. This connection is very deep. Okay. So if you want to know if this person you're thinking of is the one, yes, I do feel that way. Okay, lastly, some advice. If you want to maintain this energy, message in a bottle. Communication is very important. If you want to draw in the one and you want to maintain the vibe you're in now, or if you feel like I'm not attracting the one and you want to draw them in, the message to you, Pal 5, is to make sure communication is always open. Make sure that if you have anything to say, you say it. And that leads me back to Pele here. Make sure you're communicating in a way that is good for both of you to understand, and nobody is hurt, and there's no destruction without healing. Wow, very interesting. I'm gonna go see what this boy wants now, because apparently his dad is not doing it. I don't want to have a meltdown live. So on that note, y'all, I hope that resonated in some way. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, like this video so I could do more like this for you guys. And I want to say good night, peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being part of my tribe. Light and love. Don't forget to like this video. Later, y'all.